Booktube, Sarah here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my February 2019 anticipated reads. So I've got 5 books here that I want to share with you guys that are coming out in December that I am super excited about. So these are going to be in order of release date. So first off, coming out on February 4th, we have, I just love the title of this book, you guys, A Few Pecans Short of a Pie by Molly Harper. This is book number 2.5 in the Southern Electric series. I think Amazon actually lists it as book 5, but it's book 2.5 because it is only a novella. So this is the story about a woman by the name of, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here, Margot. And her and Kyle are having a relationship. And then her and Kyle end up getting pregnant. So the entire premise of this story is that he is trying to make a quote-unquote an honest woman out of her. And he's trying to convince her to marry him. But she's not ready for that just yet. She just kind of recently moved to town from the big city. She doesn't know what she wants to do. Sounds really cute. I do enjoy this series quite a bit. If you have not read it yet, do yourself a favor and read it. Molly Harper is a great author. Not super well known, but she writes some really fun and very entertaining books. So yeah, this one looks like it will definitely be a good one. Next up, coming out February 12th, is The Sisters Hemingway by Annie England Noblin. This one is a women's fiction novel about 4 sisters. And it says here, I'm just going to be reading from my notes, that they were raised by a mother obsessed with Ernest Hemingway. They were named after the author's 4 wives, Hadley, Pfeiffer, Martha, and Mary. And for some reason, and all of them are very different. And for some reason, all of them need to return to their childhood homes and face a puzzle that may affect all their futures and learn the truth about what happened to their mother. Sorry, I was just reading from here. So yeah, it just, that whole sisters aspect. I don't have a sister. I have some very best friends that I call my sisters of the heart, but I didn't grow up with that relationship. So I guess maybe because of that, I find books about sisters to be fascinating. So yeah, this one sounds really interesting in the whole, not only do they now have to kind of get together and get along and figure out how to get along with each other, but, you know, they're trying to kind of solve this mystery, if you will. I don't know. I love the cover. That's what stood out at me right off the bat. But this one sounds really cute and very charming, and I think I'm really going to enjoy it, and I'm looking very much forward to reading it. Coming out February 19th, we have Devil's Daughter by Lisa Kleypas. This is book number 5 in the Ravenel series, I believe. Now, I haven't read a lot of her historical fiction novels or her Regency romance novels. I am familiar with her as a contemporary author, but I saw this one pop up. I love the cover, and the premise sounds quite interesting. So it's about a woman who's actually a widow, and she, you know, is quite happy being a widow and things like that. She's, of course, you know, a younger widow, and she attends a family wedding and comes face to face with this very dashing aristocrat man. And she finds out later that he was actually her late husband's roommate at boarding school. And he tormented her late husband when they were children. So, you know, the husband always had an issue and always talked about him badly, and, you know, that what a horrible person he was. And here our main character is kind of falling for him. So, I don't know. Sounds like a really interesting premise. And yeah, it's one that I'm definitely be interested in reading. I do. For those of you who have read her and read her historical Regencies, please do let me know where I should start. This one I've got it on my wish list. But if you guys have any suggestions on where to start, obviously at the beginning of a series, please do let me know. Next book coming out on February 26th is An Unconditional Freedom by Alyssa Cole. This is book number 3 in the Loyal League series. I am so enjoying this series. It is so good. So this is the story of a woman who lives in Florida, and she is half Cuban and half American. And of course, this takes place during the Civil War. And she has agreed to work for the spy for the Confederacy and to ensure her father's release from prison. And then while she's doing that, she meets a man who has gained his freedom. And the two of them, obviously, you know, while they are working together to do their missions, they end up falling for each other. These books are so great, rich in historical detail. I absolutely love that they are all about people of color, during the war. And yeah, just absolutely fascinating. Alyssa Cole is a brilliant, brilliant author. And this one I will be picking up definitely on audio. If you can get these books on audio, I highly recommend it because the narration, the woman who narrates them, Karen Chilton, does a brilliant, brilliant job, and I highly recommend them. And last but not least, also coming out on February 26th is California Girls by Susan Mallery. Yay, a Susan Mallery novel. And again, another book about sisters. I just seem to have this thing about books about sisters. And this is about 3 sisters who all get dumped in the same week. And all 3 of them decide to kind of come together and learn how to rebuild their lives and move on and, kind of lean on each other. It's Susan Mallery. If a Susan Mallery comes up, a new one in publication, she's going to make my anticipated reads list every time, hands down. And yeah, this one just looks so perfect for the spring and summer. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic read, and I am so looking forward to it. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below, are you excited about any of these ones that I've mentioned? Or what books did you see that are coming out in February that you are excited about? Because I am more than happy to add them to my ever-growing TBR. And until my next video, guys, take care and happy reading. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.